boxer, how you running like a bitch from them back shots. We still running around dirty, I swear this shit hot. Trying to convince my man, still investing in stat.
Blockwerk Podcast.
Yes, sir.
We back another week. That's like shit. I know I keep saying I gotta switch it up. But that's like shit. I like that. That's like shit. What's up, Ray? How you feeling today?
Feeling good, man. How you feeling?
I'm alright, man. I'm cool.
How was your week?
It's not over yet, but it's cool so far. Could have been a little better, but you know.
Know what I mean, King?
We gotta. Well, first of all, shout out to the smoking section.
Yes, sir.
The smoke. Let me for the viewers that don't know what the smoking section is in our podcast. The smoking section is everything you see behind this camera. On this side of the camera, this is the regular section.
Oh, everything you don't
over
see.
there, everything you don't see.
Yeah, that's the smoking section.
Because you can have anywhere from 2 blunts to 6 or 7 blunts in the air at the same time. You just never know. It depends on the crowd.
We usually high off a second hand by the end of this shit.
Definitely. That's why you gotta have. Remember last week I told you about the nice water. You gotta have the nice. You don't know about that essential no more. Shit tricky out here. Shit getting tricky. Shit getting tricky.
Everybody got Polish.
Everybody got this water, right?
A couple weeks ago, we all had essentials, right?
Niggas not with that no more. We got a special guest in the building today.
Hey.
Hey.
Her name is Julie, but
AKA J Murda.
she go by the name of J Murda.
Yes.
Let's start with, how did you get that name? Cause I don't know the story.
Okay. So when I was younger, we used to go to Jamaica every summer for 2 months, right? So we're in Jamaica, but we're doing like very Jamaican things, playing soccer and stuff. And my older brother, we would play soccer against him. And then one time I tried to do some move and I sprained my ankle. And he started laughing at me. I didn't think it was funny. So I went inside the house. I hopped inside the house and I got some knives and I started throwing it at him. But it didn't hit him. No, he's alive.
You talking about Trap?
Shout out to Trap.
And then ever since then, he just called me Murda, and then everybody else calls me Murda. A lot of his friends.
So he gave you that name?
Yes,
Okay.
it was him.
So it wasn't,
Yes,
it wasn't
it was
like, you know, people be like,
No,
they call themselves like E-Money or...
no, I
or
didn't
Jay.
make this up.
I think
that's
He
okay.
calls me in, and a lot of people call me in, and they get so surprised because you know it's my Instagram name, and then they be like, "What is that about?" But then they hear people call me Murda, so they're like, "What?" I don't tell them the story because they didn't really ask, but it's really because. And then my older brother, he's so much bigger than me. I can't really fight him, so I have to throw things.
So are we like one of the first people to ask you where you got that name from?
No,
And
some
besides
people.
your like family,
Well, my family,
they know.
They know, but they don't really ask. Some of my friends might ask, but usually they honestly just start calling me that without even asking like why exactly. But that's the reason why.
What you prefer, J Murda or Murda by itself?
It doesn't even matter. I actually answer to it, so it's like a name that I really know. So
Don't worry, there's a lot of fake murders out here. J Murders, A Murders,
A, B Murda, D Murda, all
Right.
that.
Money Maze, A.
facts.
Speaking of going to Jamaica in the summer, tell us a little bit how you grew up.
Well.
Elementary school, junior high school.
Oh, so I went to elementary school by my house, PS 178. Then I went to Ryan Junior High School.
I went there too.
Oh, really?
Where is that at?
Fresh Meadows. Me and Wes went there.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I was kind of always in my older brother's footstep, right? So y'all know him as Trap. Mm-hmm. Nobody knew my name at that time. They were just like, oh, Matt's little sister. And I swear nobody probably knew my name. Then I went to Cardozo, and he went to...
You're going too fast, Julie.
Oh,
going
my
too
bad,
fast.
my bad.
We want to know how you grew up, like in your household, stuff like that.
Really? Okay.
Like, how was your upbringing?
I mean, my parents are very Jamaican, and I couldn't...
Now, what does that mean? Very Jamaican.
Oh, like, I'm a female, so I couldn't do anything. Okay. Like, they're strict. I couldn't go outside. Not to say, I hung out with my older brother and my cousins. So I hung out with a bunch of boys. My cousins, they're from the Bronx. So it would just be me, my cousin Wesley, Anthony, and my older brother. And eventually Ashley came along. But it was just me and a bunch of boys, and we always used to hang out. So that's why I'm so used to hanging out with men or whatever. I have a bunch of male friends and female friends, but it's like common to me because, like I said, like I'm always with my brother. Like I was in his shadow. I used to always cover him. They know that. Everybody knows that. And when I was younger, I actually didn't have that many friends. I skipped a grade. I skipped kindergarten. Don't ask me why. I don't remember. And when I got to elementary school, they were like, you think you're smarter than us and stuff like that. So I didn't have any friends my age. In elementary school and junior high school, I did have some friends, but it was mainly me under Matthew's wing. And just follow him around, and then I'm sure his friends like, who is this annoying ass girl?
You mind us asking how old you are? How old are you?
Oh yeah, I'm 33.
Okay.
And he allowed it, so thank you for that. He you know, like he didn't say like, get away from me, or nah, you can't be here. He allowed me to follow him around.
But also, it's not a huge age gap either.
It's not a huge age gap, but I'm a girl. So, you know, annoying sister. But I'm not to say I wasn't annoying to him, but I guess I wasn't that annoying, you know. He, at a certain age, but also it came with like certain perks. Like at a certain age, he was driving, but he couldn't go anywhere unless I was going with him. Because my parents probably thought like, oh, he wasn't going to do nothing with me there. But he did everything, and I was there. Yeah, and then when I went to Cardozo, people see my older brother, but they didn't really know who he was or whatever. So I feel like that's when, like, okay, people got to know Julie.
That's when you cracked your shell.
Cracked my shell, right.
People got to,
people, I wouldn't even say getting lit. I think I always been a geek. They always say, Julie, walk around with a bunch of books in the book bag and walk around. And yeah, I was just always a geek. My parents are very about school, getting your schoolwork done. And like I said, like, because I wasn't allowed to go out and I was following in my brother's footsteps or following what he was doing, he went to Holy Cross and they used to have 6 a.m. practice on Saturdays. I used to be there in the stands, and then it was nothing. They were like, who's that? Oh, that's just Matt's little sis. So.
All right, so is it safe to say, we're going to put the pressure on you right now, is Trap your favorite sibling?
No, it's not.
God.
No.
He's
not.
So who's your favorite?
No, I love them.
Y'all?
My sister's 4.5. Yeah, 5.
I think like me and my brother.
And then my little brother, he's 10 years younger than me. And Matthew's only like 2.5 years older than me. But I think we're all pretty close. I think the way that he led the way in terms of making sure that I was hanging out with him and I was good, that I was like, okay, when Ashley came around, it wasn't like, I mean, she was annoying at first, but it wasn't like, oh, kick her to the side. Like, you know, I had her with me barbecue spots, and I'm sure she was probably 17, 16. And then even Alex, if he could get in, I'll make him come with me. And it was never like, why are you here with me? And I think it's because he did that for me. He used to, and then what's crazy is that, you know, I never thought, because, you know, sometimes now I do parties, but he used to throw these crazy parties, especially across the street. These crazy barbecues. Him.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
We want to get into all the parties.
Sorry. But yeah, I think we're all pretty close. Okay. And
so you're not gonna put the pressure on you right now. I get it.
I'm sure he don't care. I'm sure. I mean, for everybody's birthday, you asked him for anything, he's gonna hold it down. If I ask my sister for something, she gonna hold it down. Alex don't do much. She's just there. So whatever.
He's the youngest, right?
He's the youngest. He doesn't do much at all.
Yeah, how it's supposed to be.
Wow. But he'll come. He'll come and
shout out
drink,
to Alex, man.
Drink your liquor.
So you said you wouldn't call it getting lit, but when you was in Cardozo, do you feel like you was in the in crowd, or you was still like a outsider kind of?
Half and half. I think there was definitely an in crowd. We used to have, if you went to Cardozo, you know, we had this popular thing, 42nd Street. and people used to stand in the hallways every time. It doesn't matter if you're on the second floor, third floor, what class you was on. You would come down 42nd Street, wait until the bell rings, and then walk to class.
Can you explain this to us? What 42nd Street is?
Yeah.
It was a hallway on the first floor. We had elevators in our school, but nobody took the elevators. But we would, like, our bells were actual songs, but it would be just instrumental songs. And people walk down there and just stand there and be like, yo, what's up? And just stand there until the bell rang. And then, like, on the same floor, the lunchroom was around the corner. Then we had, like, a SOS store where you sold candy and stuff like that. And they would just stand there every period, what's up, and then walk to wherever class, be late, just to stand on 42nd Street. I was able to stand on 42nd Street without being kicked out, but I wouldn't say, like, oh, my God, I was a popular person. I think my friends were more popular than me.
Even when you got to, like, your junior and senior year?
Hell yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. What year you graduated?
2005. I skipped a grade, so I'm smart, y'all.
Now, yeah, I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but us, and people that attend your events really know you for parties. Where before we get into the love for, like, just entertaining, where did the love for just music period come from?
Oh, definitely my mom. Yes. My mom is, even though I say my parents are strict, they weren't like, oh my, it was more like to protect you. I watch Law & Order now. I kind of understand what's going on in the streets and why we can't go outside or do whatever we want. The weird things used to happen to me walking home. Sometimes, like, a car would stop, like, I could give you a ride home. And I'd be like, oh, no, it's okay. And then, I'll go up the hill and tell my daddy, be like, okay. But, in the back of the mind, they kind of, and I didn't know what was going on. But, so when I say they were strict, yeah, but my mom definitely listens to a lot of music. I'll definitely say my loving for dancing comes from her. My mom's side of the family used to have parties, and when we're like 8, we'll be there, and we'll be in the Bronx, and it'd be like in the apartment, but it was like Jamaican parties, but the last 3 a.m. in the morning, it wasn't like, oh, go to sleep at 12. No, we were there, do the butterfly, do the BOGO. Okay.
So that was the main genre of music that was being played in your household was Jamaican music? And
definitely R&B. My mom is big Whitney, Mariah Carey. If anybody talks about Mariah Carey, I'm gonna Celine Dion. If you know, sorry, very Jamaican Celine Dion. But they also allowed us to listen to rap. Right, so like in the morning, it was Hot 97 waking us up and stuff like that. So my dad will play Hot 97 when it was like even picking us up from the car. It was fine. I remember one time when Ashley was younger, it was so funny. She was young, but she was like doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow, doing it and doing it. And then you could just see my dad like this, but he's not saying anything. So they definitely never say, you can't listen to rap, you can't listen. We didn't have like necessary rap CDs unless we went out to buy it. Mm-hmm. But my mom will play music till 2 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday, dancing by herself.
Yo,
so
you ever been to one of their cookouts? Like just like a family cookout?
Do you?
Wait, is your dad the one that be doing the worm and stuff like that?
No.
It was somebody.
No, it's a family member.
Family member?
But it's not my dad.
I remember. I ended up there by mistake. I'm just hanging out with T.Y. and K. And they just like, all right, we making a stop. I'm just the younger dude with them. We get there. I'm like, this is a full-fledged party. Like, he said it's a family cookout. I get there. I think it was you.
Yeah, it was
like, get on the dance floor. I was like, no. I'm
yes.
not. I can't. But everybody was just lit, dancing. It was good vibes.
No.
That's probably where she get the party energy, the party thing from.
I definitely did it for my mom.
But you said a few minutes ago that you really only not heard rap, but like you said you had, unless you went and bought it yourself. Mm-hmm. Can you pinpoint like the first R&B album or first rap album that you actually went out to buy yourself?
Me?
Yeah. Or just anybody going to get it for you?
Well, Matthew definitely got
like that you remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, the G-Unit mixtapes, he will buy those mixtapes. Like, I listen to rap, right? Yes, I do, but it's because of what he listens to. Because I wouldn't listen to it like necessary stuff on my own. So everybody loves Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z, of course, but I know more of his older albums now because of Spotify. Like that's not something that he bought. So you'll buy 50 Cent mixtapes. I remember the Masterpiece song, I Can Tell, and I used to sing that very hard.
Masterpiece song?
Yeah, like
sing it right now. For us.
The 504 sing.
504 boys.
Yeah, I Can Tell, and I can't
Julie's
sing it.
running right now.
Oh my God, I gotta play it. But he used to have that. My probably first album I bought was probably Mariah Carey, Honey. Yeah. Or Fantasy. I'm really big with Mariah Carey. We had like all her albums. But my parents, like, they listen to anything. Oh, and I mean, sorry to say this, but my dad loves R. Kelly.
We had that conversation last week. You got to be able to separate the art from whatever you do on the side. Like,
but why I'm bringing that up, because when we were younger, we had the R. Kelly Chocolate Factory CD, and when we're in Jamaica, we only have CDs, so we'll listen to that whole CD back to back to back to back to back. And now I know. Sorry, y'all, but I'm sure he doesn't love him as much now. Okay, nobody want to go at my dad, but yeah. So I listen to more rap, maybe because of that. I don't even remember buying a rap album probably until I was like older, but definitely R&B albums. And I was buying the bootlegs on the app because that's what I could afford. Because I don't know, people. Okay. And then we had LimeWire. So when we had LimeWire, I was lit. When we had seriously. And what's also crazy? Again, backtracking on Matthew, he went to Holy Cross, so a lot of the boys came to our house and hung out there, and our parents allowed that because they didn't want them in the street. So they would be there all night, Friday, Saturday. They listened to a lot of R&B, like a lot. There was this like pole, like not a pole, but like a tall lamp, and they'd be dancing on it like it's like a girl. My bad, y'all. It wasn't Matthew.
Was you out there?
He wasn't, because he was younger than them. So it was the seniors. It was like BG, Nick. I don't even know if he still hang out with them.
You saying names, man.
It's all right. I don't think they're gonna watch this. But no, they listen to a lot of R&B. So when we had LimeWire, I was just able to download a lot of that and YouTube. So thank you, LimeWire, because it made my music knowledge go way better.
Continue downloading one song and that shit be Soulja Boy. How the fuck is every song Soulja Boy?
So what inspired you, or what just popped in your head and said, you know what? I'm gonna do my own parties now. I'm not just gonna attend my family's parties. I'm gonna host parties. I'm gonna do my own thing.
You know what? I never thought I could do it. I had my 30th birthday party, and it was super, super fun. It was super fun. A lot of people came. And then my cousin Bless, who's also DJ, was just like, yo, you can throw your own party. So like, no, I can't. Like, people just came out because it's my birthday, and they know I dance every 5 seconds, so they know it's going to be fun. I was like, no, I can't. But then when I turned 31, I was on a trip for my birthday, and my friend Shapi was just like, he's also DJ, was just like, yo, you should throw a party for your birthday, but like to make money. And I was like, you think people are gonna come? He said, yo, yes, or whatever. So we threw my 31st birthday party at Parish. It was like a day party, and we made some money. And I was just like, oh, this is nice, but again, it was for my birthday. Okay. So I was just like, people gonna come out for my birthday because it's my birthday. Then I went to Jamaica for Dream Week. Now, Dream Week, so much fun. So much money. Okay?
Tell us what happens at Dream Week.
Dream Week is a week, 5 days of partying in Jamaica. It's like a day party and night party. You need outfits for all of it. I don't want to say we're bougie, but we make sure we get VIP bands. We make sure we're in a nice hotel. And it's all inclusive and stuff like that. It's so much fun. You drink. Most of the time you go to the VIP thing, you're buying bottles, is like whatever. We had a lot of fun. That year in Jamaica, I spent actually 2 weeks because the next weekend we did a party for my grandma's birthday. Jamaica in general is expensive. We're paying for gas. We're paying for the driver because I can't drive in Jamaica. I'm scared. They drive on the left side, and you think about the van drivers out here. It's way worse down there. So when I came back, I was like, I need money. And so Shopee was like, yo, let's just do a party. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So we did, it was called Real Hot Girl Shit. Parish, we did that in August.
So this Real Hot Girl Shit was the first party you ever threw?
Yeah, that wasn't my birthday.
Okay, so that was after your birthday?
Yeah.
That was the first party you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was really a great party. A lot of people showed up. It was a lot of people's birthdays, I suppose. But it was a really, really good party. It was packed in there. People didn't want to leave. It was no problems. You know, people walked out, and then, you know, they were just like, yo, that party was lit. That party was lit. So I'm like, okay, I kind of could do this. So, yeah.
And what came after Real Hot Girl Shit? 90s R&B?
No. So what happened was we did a birthday party for Shad P's birthday in October. We did a birthday party in Parish, so that was good. But then, you know, you don't want to, not to say wear out the place, but, you know, you want to do something different. Now, me and him always talked about doing other types of parties. Like, I still want to do this old school party, which is like old school, like R&B and stuff. I don't think people my age would probably like it, but I know he knows some people his age will like it.
Pulling up.
Yes, you will pull up, but everybody else will be like, okay, what is this? But I started working at Safari, I think it's called. Sapphire Lounge, something like that. And they were like, you could do an event here if you want. And I was like, you know what? I called him. I said, yo, let's do our R&B party. Like, we've been wanting to do it. We kind of weren't sure how to do it. And we were just like, yo, let's do it. So the first Thursday, I remember it was my friend Jan's birthday. And I told her to come. The bitch didn't even come. Anyway, sorry. But we told people to come. And they came, and it was something light, but it was good. A lot of people started talking about it. So then we just started to do it every Thursday there. And it started to get bigger and bigger. And then we did another venue. I can't remember what the venue is called right now.
Was that the one on Horace Harding?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know the name of it either.
Yeah, I can't even remember the name. But
I think I made it to the very last one before it was no more.
Oh, yeah. That one, it was really good. And then we did one right after Christmas. So that was that last one we did. Right after Christmas. It was super, super fun. Some problems happened, but it was super fun. So
that was that one. Yeah. It was fun though, but it happened at the end, so it didn't really matter. Everybody was leaving.
It happens.
Everybody getting up out of there. Yeah, you can't have a perfect record. You have one blemish. How did that relationship form though?
Me and Shopee?
Because y'all relationship when it comes to parties, it's like y'all don't miss.
He just loves music and I love music, so we were friends from years ago. I met him in college. He was dating one of my friends, and then we just became friends. And I call him Shonington actually. And I would just always text him about music, and he'll text me like, "Yo, you heard this new song?" And we just text each other about music. Then he started DJing. And I'm super supportive of my friends. I love DJs and stuff. So I remember him and Dre, DJ Millhouse, they had an event at some taco place. It was like after New Year's Day. And I'm like, yo, you're getting good. Like, you're getting good. He's just like, yeah. And then I'm not sure. Like, we just did the birthday thing together, and then we just kept on going. But I wouldn't have necessarily done with him if, you know, he wasn't a good DJ. He's a really good DJ. That's key to parties. I don't want to give out my keys, but it's key. I hate it when people have a party and they don't have a good DJ.
Yeah.
You're having all this, like the cake, the decoration, but then you want to get a free DJ or pay a DJ $100 and they don't know what they're doing. It really bothers me. It pisses me off because it messes up the whole party. Yeah. You get there and you're just like, what is this? One of my friends had a 30th birthday party. She had free food, free liquor, decorations was great. It was a DJ with a CD, and every time the song stopped, you try to find a new CD, play a new song. Oh, no. This was 2 years ago.
What?
He still had CDs?
Who hired
He had a bag with CDs.
I was fired whoever hired them.
Yeah, but DJs are very essential, and he knows a lot about music.
Yeah, He did my party. My
Ew.
birthday party.
I missed it because I had work, so sorry.
Shout out to him. He was up here too. He came up.
Definitely. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call y'all. I say when it comes to parties, I say y'all are like Shaq and Kobe
That's good.
because y'all get busy.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't miss. You can't miss with a good DJ.
For real. Alright, we got some this or that for you. Then we gonna get into some other
This
topics.
and that.
It's like you gotta pick one, right?
Okay.
But whatever you pick, you gotta give us your reason why.
Okay.
We're gonna start with something easy. Nicki or Lil' Kim?
Little Kim,
Why?
because I'm older.
Well, older how? You not.
I mean,
You probably like the same age as Nicki.
yeah, but I kind of grew up on Little Kim.
Okay.
Okay. I like Nicki Minaj though. South Central, I like her.
Pick Brooklyn over Queens.
Wow, so sad. What a shame.
He said, what a
Cardi or Meg?
Meg.
Wow.
I just like her energy. I feel like her energy
You
could
don't
be
like
my.
Cardi's energy?
I do, but I like Meg's energy more. I like her dancing. I like her funniness. I don't know.
Dance hall or soca?
I don't know the difference.
Me either. I just know it's two different. I don't know the difference. I just know it's two different. I don't mean, yeah, that's
No. That's crazy. You gotta know the difference. No, it's definitely dancehall for me, but I'm really getting into soca because I really want to do carnival. Sorry, I really have to do it, and especially because COVID hit. And I always say, like, I'm gonna do it. And COVID hit, now I really want to go.
Alright,
But
what's
dancehall, vibes
What's
cards
the
for
difference
life.
though?
It's the beat, the rhythm, the way they talk.
It's
Yeah.
soca. Soca is more fast, right?
Yeah. See?
It's more fast.
You know. Personally, y'all from Queens.
I really don't
Y'all know reggae.
I'm not a party.
I know what reggae. I know what it is, but I don't know like how do you differentiate between the two.
Yeah, it's the beat.
So soca is just faster. Oh, okay. So soca is like Trinidad, Haiti, stuff like that.
Not Haiti.
Why isn't it Haiti? Nah.
Haitian music has their own music.
Okay, what kind of music is that? Haitian music.
It's, yeah. I don't care. I don't care.
I always put
That's-
I always thought Haitian music was Southern music.
That's tough. Oh shit.
Alright, so are y'all huge fans? Are y'all huge fans of soca?
No, I'm a huge dancehall fan.
Trini niggas be on the sofa shit, like that's some heavy Trini shit.
Alright, so what's a good another? Alright, so name the genres.
Of
No,
what?
it's soca, dancehall, like Caribbean music.
Everybody got their shit. Guyanese niggas got their shit. Everybody.
Not necessarily.
What's a guy?
music, really, yeah.
Huh?
Not
You
really.
know they got like chutney, all of that. Is that?
See, I never heard of that before.
Huh?
Never heard that.
Oh, it's
under. It's like Guyanese.
They got their own sound. Everybody got their own sound.
There's a lot of soca. Bahamians.
Alright, Afro beats or soca?
Afrobeats. Damn it! I keep
Why?
on not picking soca.
Damn.
I like Afrobeats. Wiz Kids album. Ugh. I'm gonna do Afrobeats. Sorry. Yeah.
Alright,
She is.
Y'all ready? 90s R&B or 2000s R&B?
I'm gonna.
90s.
Mm-hmm.
90s.
I'm gonna pick 90s R&B, but I don't like the hating that people say like R&B is not the same anymore. Like to me, it's like what are they listening to? You're not
You
listening
mean
to
like
it
this,
right.
like 2000 not the same as 90s or the music right now? Is
No,
it
they're just
commercial-
saying
the
they're
commercial
just saying
R&B.
like the music right now doesn't sound like the 90s R&B like, and I'm just like okay, like I listen to what's his name? What's that little short boy's name? Jacquees. See, Jacquees.
Oh, yeah.
He's good.
What's wrong with Chill Boys?
Nothing.
Why?
I love them. Daniel Caesar is good. I mean, if you listen to the words, right? Because people are talking about like if you listen to the words, it's not the same. If you listen to the words, they're speaking to you. In my opinion, you know, could it be a little different? Like I miss groups. Drew Hill.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
I miss Jagged Edge. Drew Hill, oh my God. And what's crazy is that one of my favorite concerts I went to a couple of years ago, not that many, like maybe 3, was with Drew Hill, SWV, and Velvet and DeVoe. And when I got there, Velvet and DeVoe was the main act. I'm like, why? Because, only that one boy could
I heard they
sing.
gave a good show, though.
It was an amazing show. The whole show was good. Drew Hill could sing. Except for, the Fat Boy still could sing, but he was just sitting down. But Cisco has all the energy. They did the fast songs. They did the fast songs. He wasn't even out. And then when they did the other songs, he came out and he
Cisco
just sat
was
down.
flips.
Oh, Cisco, he
had the strings.
He had the old energy. He did thong. Oh my God.
Oh shit, that's who Jada was talking about with the Dipset shit.
Yeah.
He was saying Freaky Ziggy's the fat nigga.
From Drew Hill, yeah.
Oh.
He said, what are you even doing here? Yeah, Drew Hill was really good. SWV is really good. They could really sing. That's something that I definitely, want to go to one of those concerts again. Miss those concerts.
Gotta go to like Essence or something.
Yeah.
Those are the concerts where they all be at the same time.
No, that's fact.
Alright, so since you are a fan of R&B now, now you said you grew up on R&B with your parents, right?
Right.
What kind of R&B? Was it like 90s or was it like 70s and 80s?
No, it was like old.
Like oldies.
Always and forever.
Okay,
I listen to old. I listen to the OJs.
So do you like? Because me personally, I'm gonna always pick old over the new stuff. You like the new R&B now, or you like the oldies?
Do I have to pick?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna say the oldies because I feel like a lot of their songs is what is giving, like they gave the
samples and stuff.
Yeah, like they did it all from like the piano, like they actually did that. Like every beat. Oh my God! And then the words, and then it'd be like 50 people in the group. And I'm like, damn, how did they get paid? That's what I think about. But and I watch a lot of unsung.
It was.
Yeah, I watch a lot of unsung, and I'm like, damn, they went through a lot of hardship. I watched this documentary the other day about Rick James called Baden on Showtime. And, like, he did that song Mary Jane, but, like, he wrote so many songs for other people. Tina Marie, the Mary Jane Girls. And, like, I'm like, wow, that's, like, true. Babyface, I just think about Babyface all the time. He wrote my favorite Tim Campbell song, I'm Ready. He wrote that in high school. I'm like, God damn.
I don't know that song.
You don't know that song.
Sing it.
You know when you hear it.
What do you listen to? Because you don't listen to soca. You don't listen to
jazz.
dancehall.
If I hear it, if I hear it, I probably would know it. But I just don't. I don't know about the name and the artist. But I listen to R&B and rap, like newer R&B.
New R&B.
Yeah.
You're
like,
not the old school.
Like
I have a
Gideon
whole
and people like
playlist
that.
on my Spotify with a bunch of old like songs. Like Ashley hates coming in my car, and anybody else be like, "Why we got?" Even Matthew, and he's the one who put me onto a lot of the R&B shit I be listening to. He be like, "Why we gotta listen to this old shit?" I'm like, whatever.
Nah, the older songs feel different though. I know the oldest. I just don't know who sing it and what's the name of it. But when it come on, it bring me back to like a time when my parents was playing, so I know it. But if you say this is by so and so, I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Not your parents and grandparents. Like the old
My parents and grandparents. My parents.
Nah, my parents wasn't playing on oldies. They was playing like that Mary J.
My parents playing old shit.
Yeah, no, my parents played the old. Well, really, my mom. My dad dances from time to time, but it's my mom who gives me that music energy. 'Cause he'll just watch sports all day.
We got a few more. Mary J. or Beyonce?
Why?
I'm mad. I'm mad that this is not an easy
I mean,
one for you.
I'm gonna pick Mary J.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna pick Mary J. But Beyonce is the truth, though. Kitty Cat.
Compared to Mary?
But Mary,
She's iconic.
I wouldn't even
she's
like
iconic. But Beyonce's iconic.
Beyonce's iconic.
But Beyonce.
Mary is the queen.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I wouldn't even
Y'all
compare them. I would never.
Yeah,
I wouldn't compare them.
Right,
Yeah.
I would
It's
just
too
never-
difficult.
Mary.
And it's too like
Because
wouldn't-
they're equally like.
Is it
Beyonce would
For
say
a
Mary
time.
J. Blige. She would.
You think so?
I think
She would say that on some humble shit. She would. She would
All right.
say that 'cause niggas humble.
Entertainer wise, Beyonce or Mike?
Mike.
Oh, okay.
It's not even a
Jackson.
question.
Jackson.
No brainer.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Because it's some people that might pick Beyonce.
Sorry.
Wow.
Some people that might pick Beyonce.
Michael
That's
Jackson.
tough. Somebody would say that. Somebody would. You're right.
Somebody would say
Somebody
Beyonce.
would.
I know, but
Somebody
come on,
would.
they want. They want.
Yeah, they wild.
All right, last one. Mariah or Whitney?
Mariah.
You
Wow,
smiling now.
That's hell.
You know what? I love Whitney Houston. She could sing, but when you think about it,
And
her
remember, Whitney is dead. I'm just saying.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
She can hear me.
Damn, mad disrespectful.
No, but I'm saying her best album, right, was her soundtrack, The Bodyguard. Right?
I don't know.
You don't listen to her?
No.
Oh god. Her best album was The Bodyguard, which is her that's all the songs everybody knows. I Will Always Love You, Run to You. Everybody knows those songs is from that soundtrack. Mariah Carey has like fantasy album. She has the Emancipation of Mimi album. She has the Vision of Love.
All right,
She has a
Bo-
Christmas album.
All right, body of works. Yeah, Mariah got it. I'm talking just straight singing. Who's
Oh,
the
then
better
it's
singer?
Whitney.
Yeah.
Whitney.
I think so.
Whitney is a fucking Don Diva. Sorry.
I sang it with stretching. Yeah. She was lit.
Mariah got that shit.
No.
Mariah be sounding hoarse to me.
Whitney Houston.
Mariah got that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't
It's
coming-
like-
Mariah could sing. I love her. But Whitney,
Mariah got
she'll
that
sit down like here and just start going crazy. The only person I feel real close to Whitney is Celine Dion. And that's all for the Jamaican and West Indian people. They know who Celine Dion is.
All right, we're gonna get into some topics that involve females. Ones I had last week, we had no females here. Y'all ready?
Oh Lord.
And they have to chime in whenever y'all ready.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
speak up.
Get these answers right.
Should-
Child.
Should you follow your partner on social media?
Yes.
All right, look, you said what
Absolutely.
you say?
I say yeah.
Y'all all say yes?
I don't see why not.
You don't follow him?
No.
Oh,
Like, boyfriend and girlfriend, like serious? Yeah.
so why don't you follow him?
It's not intentional. I think when we first started dating, like, you know, dudes be pressed. They be like, "Oh, what's your Instagram?" when they first meet you, and I didn't like that. And he didn't ask, and I just like that he didn't ask, so we just didn't follow each other. So it just translated.
It's
into
time
the
now.
relationship.
It's time.
Wow.
Yeah,
But my
I see. I get it.
I might be
I'm not
weird
right
right now.
now.
I
Like,
know. I
Huh?
get
my page is not private.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
So why-
I get what you
Long as your page ain't private.
Why do y'all feel the need to like that it's like you have to follow your partner?
Because it just has to be done.
I mean, you know me.
You know,
I should follow you.
Yeah.
I don't think with the posting it necessarily has to be done, right? I feel like if you post me for my birthday in the story, that's fine with me. But I need to see what's going on the page. Now, if the page is public, fine, leave it. If the page is private, I have to follow you.
Yeah, I said, I
She-
agree with that.
So
You don't think they should?
I'm not against it. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm just saying I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think it's a big deal. Follow you, like, for real. What you think?
I don't care, right? Yeah, I don't care.
Follow you or not, right?
I don't care. I'm being sneaky. Ain't gonna be on my
Yeah,
page.
I ain't got
Niggas are, no offense, but I feel men are dumb. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. So talking about it's not gonna be on your page.
Some men will say they
Nah,
are.
niggas be fucking up.
It's even right now.
But not only
Four
that,
and four.
but then you got right. But then you got girls who are like,
Post niggas.
not even. They just
Nigga,
want to
why-
be
why you
extra.
posting?
Not even posting like commenting to the under like, where is she? Who is she?
Right.
Who is this new friend? Gotta
Yeah.
investigate. FBI.
See, my only problem was that.
Chicks hang around, they want to post the bros and like.
My
You
only
know I'm
problem
there,
with
why
that.
you doing it?
My only problem with that is after like a little argument or a little discussion, and she posts something. It's just like definitely in that text like, what you talking about?
No, I don't like subs.
Like, what are you talking
I don't
about?
like subs. I wouldn't do subs. I don't like subs out. Nah, I don't like subs at all. It's just like, what
Let's
is
be
this?
honest, I know each and every one of y'all has
Yeah.
did a sub
I
before.
about to
No.
say that.
Not one sub
No,
ever in your whole life since social media has been created.
No.
This shit came out in like 2007.
I don't do
MySpace,
subs.
Stone X. Come on, y'all wasn't doing subs back
no,
No.
no.
Yeah, you're saying subs in plural like it was a consistent thing. Absolutely not. Like we
then?
did
Okay, but have you thrown
Have
a
you
sub
ever subbed?
before?
Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay.
No.
Have you done the sub?
Only
No.
sub.
Yeah.
Have you done the sub,
Nope.
Julie? I don't believe you. Have you done the sub, Jaja?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Throw us. But this is what I'm saying. Throw a sub at who? Like to the man I was dating?
Like a
A sub that
like,
somebody
holla
might
at a
have been
chick.
dealing with, or he did
No.
some funny shit.
Was
Then you
it?
go to
No.
Instagram and sub.
You know what it was?
Nah,
When I was
I've done
younger, the person that I was dating didn't have social media. So what the fuck am I throwing myself for? Like, they're not even gonna see it. Then I hate it, and I say this all the time when let's say my friend puts up a sub about a person I know that they talking to, and then they'll say something like, "Oh, don't even worry about a post is not about my life," and then you got people asking you what's going on. Don't ask me what's going on because I'm not gonna tell you, so I'm not posting no sub. That's just for me. That
Making it hot. You just making it hot.
that shit is so annoying. People go like, "What's going on?" And then I tell you, and then I end up dating the person again.
Now you look crazy.
I look dumb.
a
So
lot of that all day.
keep it to
All day.
myself.
Ah, fuck you.
Keep it to myself.
I feel it.
They post the arm and shit.
I post jokes though, but
Yeah.
nothing to do with the boys.
It has
Okay.
something to do with it.
No.
Why do y'all think women stay when their partner cheats and get another woman pregnant?
Ooh.
He went crazy.
Hold on.
It was calm. It
They said, ooh.
Everybody was like, "Oh, child."
Hello, God. Yeah. Yeah.
What are some of the factors that
I don't know.
Might
I
play a
wouldn't be
part.
able to tell you
Money?
what fact.
just,
With
if you had to
with a
think,
baby? A baby.
y'all are married,
Y'all are
y'all are financially set.
I
y'all
guess
are
we're
good,
getting a
then-
divorce.
Yeah, let's
You
look at
gotta put a lot of
D-Wade and
things in
Gabrielle
perspective.
situation.
Yeah, put a lot of things in perspective.
Okay.
Like, why do y'all think she stayed?
I mean,
It's such a vague question.
the person would probably, the person would probably
Can
She's
afford-
a celebrity.
can
Like,
afford her and the baby.
NBA player, perhaps.
That's what I said.
Maybe Little Bow Wow. Maybe Diddy.
she probably
Maybe a Future. Them bitches love Future.
For real.
Maybe they were with that person for a very long time. I'm not sure.
Sometimes women
very
just,
vague.
they're just not like sure of their self-worth, and then
Right.
they feel like, so sometimes the trauma too, like they're used to like that certain type of trauma, so they eventually feel like it's okay, and they have like this high status, like they're celebrities, they got a lot of investments together, they got,
Yeah, that's true. Or maybe they really do love that person.
yeah,
So
that's
so
too.
it's-
Or the
So-
stability.
so it's
just 'cause
also-
stable
Right.
and they don't want to break up the stability
Right.
that they have. And
It'd be
their
cheaper to
home and
keep
their
her.
relationship.
No, she would have keep him.
Cheap,
Nah,
but it
both,
keep-
nah,
all the way
both
around.
parties, because if you married, you got a house together with this woman that got kids, and you step out, you have a baby, someone else on the outside. Now to divorce this woman, you gotta go through this. How you gonna split it up? What's gonna happen? You gonna buy another house for the side chick? Are you with the side chick, or was it a slip up? It's mad.
Alright, so let me-
Luda did it and they got full custody and his wife is raising both them girls like they're hers. And that's not her daughter.
Alright, so let me ask y'all
Shit,
this.
like, bring that-
Let me ask y'all this. Let's say the woman cheats, right?
Right.
Y'all married, the woman cheats.
Mhm.
She gets pregnant by somebody else.
Oh, that's crazy.
Sit down.
And like,
She gonna lie and say
nigga, yo,
it.
sit
What
down.
are we-
Niggas
What
out.
are we even talking
It's a
about?
whole
Niggas-
different
niggas-
story.
niggas-
First of all, let's talk about this.
You waddling around
Let's
my
talk about
crib?
that.
That's your
Listen,
baby.
listen,
That's your baby.
baby.
No, let's talk about this. Not even
Come out,
pregnant.
Hold on. That don't look like me.
That's your
Right.
baby.
Not even pregnant.
DNA.
Men cannot take a
Cheat.
female cheating
No.
at all.
They'll leave too.
They
Yes.
cannot take that.
100%.
Y'all will leave it.
Y'all are right,
Y'all
but
leave
some
They leave
this
it.
is like
Even
a
if they
handful
cheat,
that
they
might
leave it.
stay.
No, I
Nah.
definitely agree
Nah,
with
yeah,
you.
that might stay.
Niggas stay.
No,
You a fucking
Niggas
sucker.
do stay. Niggas do
men
stay.
stay.
Niggas that small.
But-
Hold on,
Yeah,
go ahead, Julie.
I do feel men do stay like this percentage, but I just feel that also there is a lot of problems in that relationship. Like that will never get worked out. That man will never trust you
Alright,
again.
but do y'all understand? I'm talking about as far as the pregnant aspect, right?
Right.
Do y'all understand why we feel like, alright, that's not the same thing? Like if I was to go out and cheat and get somebody pregnant, then if the woman cheated
Fuck that dude.
and got
Wait.
pregnant.
I know there's a double standard. But, I mean, I guess you're saying it's not the same thing because you could see the baby growing in front of you.
You see the baby in front of you
Yeah,
every
that's not gonna
day,
work.
like in your face. At least, like, if when the man cheats and gets somebody pregnant, you don't have to see that baby every day. I mean, you don't have to see the pregnant baby,
Pregnant
lady every day.
I would have
Right?
to leave her for her sake, cause I'd be like, I'm not gonna treat you right.
That's true.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
You know,
that's how I feel,
that's
bro.
not gonna be right in here.
Vice
You might as well
versa.
go ahead, please.
That's how I
You
feel.
let a
Vice
nigga
versa.
clap your
If
shit
I
up?
stay with you when you had a baby, best believe I got a whole roster. Like
Mm.
a whole, like,
But I feel
I'm
like
gonna be
it's
your
in
girl
our-
and I'm gonna be on dates with dudes.
That's right, Pearl. You
Fuck
better.
up. Let him
If
not.
you have a baby, what we been out
Nah,
this for?
there's no staying after.
That's cold
There's no
blooded.
staying after
Yeah,
cheating, period.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Not a baby.
Damn, so
Baby
nobody,
can
so
get
nobody's staying.
Nobody.
Nah.
I think the only way that's gonna happen if it was like a Gabrielle Union situation where Dwayne
If
Wade
y'all was
So
rich.
you would
No.
let the
So if y'all
side
was rich, you
chick
staying.
get
he
all
broke
the-
up
all
with
the
her. They
gifts?
broke up.
Oh, see, it was space, right?
No,
It
not
was-
space. They really. Well, that's what they
Oh,
said. They
okay,
broke up.
So he did
And
it
then
when they
he-
wasn't together.
Right.
So it didn't count.
That I don't think.
count.
It counts though.
But no, he said that he
How?
had.
They broke up.
They broke up.
They was married, right?
I think
No, they
just
weren't
said that.
married.
They said they were
Separated.
separated.
That's what
Separated.
they
So,
said.
They said
so
that
it's
to
lit.
save face.
But I'm saying if that was to really happen, you with your man, y'all break up for whatever reason. Y'all break up for a year. He had a one night stand. He got a girl pregnant, and then he wouldn't get back with you. What you gonna do? I feel this is a Lawrence Issa situation. Can't wait for Insecure to come back. But yeah, like what are you gonna do? Now that to me, that's a little.
She come back pregnant. Stay out of there, bro.
That nigga said she
Shade.
come back pregnant.
Shade.
Well, she did that by accident.
Did it by accident?
She tripped and fell on
Wait,
his
how did you do it by accident?
But I'm saying y'all broke up.
I
That's
feel
what I'm
like,
saying. And we gonna stay broke up. We
If-
already
if-
broke up.
That's
Exactly.
We
Come on,
different.
you caught all the way out of bounds. You pregnant.
but look, if we do it by
What?
accident, y'all don't always have to deal with all of the like. If I get a girl pregnant
Yeah, they do.
somewhere,
They
like,
got
she's
friends
over
in
there.
there. Wow, you let this.
If
nigga
my
do that?
girl get pregnant and we live together and I'm already
They
doing what
parents,
I'm supposed to do
you
for
got all
you,
sorts of shit.
I gotta come.
That baby
I gotta
needed a
come in the
father.
crib.
It's no two fathers. Nothing
Right.
wrong with that.
That's
I
tough.
said
Right.
what?
That's tough.
The
That's
baby
deep.
need a father?
Yeah,
Two
right.
fathers.
Look, I be
You
like,
say yeah,
I'd
right.
be like, if we have more than 2 kids, the third father and the third kid not having a father, 2, 3 kids is too much.
Wait,
You
what?
think I want to take care of another kid, somebody else's kid?
When you
Look,
said she
I-
came back pregnant
look,
on the
I
third
tell
round.
her all the
Third
time.
kid.
Look, I want 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
If she get pregnant the third time,
By
that,
you.
that third kid, that
Oh,
Third kid by somebody
You're
else?
out of control.
no, the third is my kid,
He
but
said he
that's like
wouldn't
too
take
much.
care of his third
You only
kid,
want
that's
2
right.
kids,
You're
third
right.
kid.
Yeah.
You on your own.
Ray looking at him
You
like,
on
Yeah,
what's
like,
wrong?
that's kinda crazy.
That's what he said.
You had me cut you out. I don't want to fuck with you, bro.
Alright,
Said fuck the
we
podcast.
need we usually do like who do you feel like we should have with it next? But whoever you say, you gotta be able to help us get them up there.
Okay, I gotta think.
They can do whatever, like rappers and DJs. We already had Shopee, so
We ain't even asked the. I wanted to ask the other shit. The shit we was talking about before it started. The shit with did you
Oh, the
we was talking about with Maul?
Yeah.
yeah, let's get into
Yeah.
that.
You want me
I
to ask
missed
that?
Yeah, because I don't like you worded it.
All right. So there was a guy. He said he was dating a girl, not exclusive. Right? He took her to a nice restaurant. So she calls him saying, "Oh, thank you for the restaurant. I'm here on another date with someone else."
Ooh.
So he says, "I'm gonna do some fly shit and pay their tab."
Oh, I heard this on some.
Rory and Maul. You probably listened to the
Whoever-
podcast.
I mean, I didn't look, but I saw
Right,
it.
seen the
Like,
clip.
yeah,
Probably saw a clip or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Okay.
What is you guys' opinion on that?
that's
Oh,
not
no,
fly.
sorry.
That's not
Huh?
fly.
You said what?
Why are you doing that?
What?
No, hold on, one at a time.
I don't feel like he explained
No,
it.
wait. Because they don't know me.
No, I don't feel like.
I don't really know
Okay.
the backstory. Like, I don't know.
That's what I'm
Alright,
saying.
so-
He's not putting all the back shit in it. I think he
Fuck
he
that.
also was
Alright,
saying
put it
like he
over.
dealt with this girl before, and like they was dating and they dealt with each other.
Not me ever.
I think he was saying they dealt with each other and they dated. It wasn't just like they went on one date. Like they deal with each other,
They said they were dating,
but they wasn't
exclusive.
together.
They
Like,
never was a boyfriend girlfriend. They never was a item.
so they friends. In my that's how I look at it. They're friends.
Cool. They friends. She takes this other guy to the restaurant that he introduced her to. And then he pays their tab. He calls the restaurant and pay their tab.
Yeah.
It's
weird. Why?
What do you think?
What you think? Yeah, I want to know.
I also think, why is she calling him to tell her she's...
Because they're friends.
No. They're not that fucking close.
I feel like they're friends.
Yes, thank you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't know. Like, I feel like
what
they're
type of
friends.
loser are you?
But didn't he take her there already? So she didn't necessarily need to check in with him.
But she didn't have to tell him at all.
Right.
Right.
But that's why I said they're
so
friends.
so who's more corny, the dude that paid the bill or the girl for calling him?
Damn.
Tim, he's the corniest.
I think
Cause she was comfortable calling him saying I'm
And-
there
and-
with
She
another
did that
nigga.
And I don't know about your scenario, but in
What if
the
she got
real
caught?
scenario,
I think
the
I
dude
was
like
surprised.
the dude dropped her off home.
I remember how.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get
So?
laid. The dude that was on date, he didn't get
Alright,
laid.
so he didn't. He ain't smash. The guy.
That's what I was
He
gonna say.
upped it on her. That's what I think. I said, oh, he called and he paid the bill.
Yeah.
Fly.
That's
Fly shit.
I think
That's
that's
what I said. I think it's
think
fly.
that's
How is that fly?
You don't think
I ain't paying the bill.
I
for
think
it.
that's
like,
fly.
why you
I'm gonna be like, damn, this nigga.
Because-
You don't like that?
Other shit.
No, no.
It's like a mind game.
Because look,
It's like a mind game.
It's
It's
many
like,
ways.
I don't
it's
like
fine.
it, but it's like,
fine.
it's an
It's
attraction.
fine.
So is the nigga a loser who sat at the table like?
He's a big
No.
loser.
He's
a
not-
super
He's not a loser at all.
That's why I asked that.
No, he's a
That's
super
like-
duper
Look at
loser.
slap-
Especially,
He's not a loser.
Well,
If
one at a
you
time,
know-
y'all. One at a
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
y'all. One at a time. Y'all
Yeah.
all over each other. One at a time.
Wait, make me say something. The guy at the dinner table is not a loser.
I don't think he's a loser, but
How is he a loser?
Whatever
He
that-
came to dinner. He brought a girl dinner.
whatever
He-
that bill was,
I'll never let a nigga
I'm
pay
matching
my
that.
time.
I'm
But
matching
how
that with
would-
the
how he
tip. Like,
know
yo,
that
fuck
he
that.
was
I'm
paying
still
for his
leaving
Cause
this
he
time?
in.
came back paid. Whoa.
Alright,
This company-
What am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna be
Unpaid?
like, alright,
It's
it's
fly.
already
I
paid.
think it's fly.
Cool.
I think
I'm
it's fly.
gonna
Oh,
leave
I
the
like
tip
that.
of the same bill right there.
Attraction.
Right? I'm gonna leave the tip
And he
there.
wasn't even there.
Pay my bill
Right.
double.
No.
Then I
What
take
he?
her somewhere else.
No.
Hold on, y'all. One at a time. One at a time.
He needs to save his money
It's
and not
fine.
take her out on a date again. Why are you calling the next nigga you was just fucking or used to fuck
Oh, well,
to say
that-
that he was
yeah.
on a date with me, right?
He probably don't.
And
know
then the
that.
other nigga is not fly to me. Why are you paying for the dinner? All you had to do, like, why are you calling me? Have fun, enjoy yourself.
That's my friend.
Save your fucking
That's my-
money.
All right,
It's
so
not
look,
your money.
look,
It's
I
not
feel
your
like
friend.
this.
Because she
Maybe-
called him on some jealous
Alright,
shit, like
boom.
I'm on a date
Even
with
if,
somebody else.
even if it's not
That's
my
what I'm
friend.
saying.
But
Listen,
look,
you could have took
But
that
But
as
wait,
something.
why do we think
Even
if they are not in a committed relationship? That everybody, the problem is people be exclusive to people that they're not exclusive with. When you are single and we are dating, it is not abnormal for me to say, "Oh, I'm on a date."
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not
exactly.
abnormal.
That's not
Listen,
abnormal.
listen.
Yeah, but
I'm
we
not
can
saying-
say, I
Listen,
got
listen. Yo, I'm on a date. I'm at this restaurant you took me to. Why?
I
No,
thought
that's
you
all
thought
right.
you
That's
thought
all
about
right.
you
That's
thought
all
about
what
me
we
because you
speaking
went to
of.
my
We speaking of
spot.
the exact situation.
No, but
And
like-
just in case you trying to front on me,
That's
I'm
funny.
calling behind your back
But
and
I
paying the
don't think
tab,
it- I don't
and now this
think it
nigga
was
looking
like
at you
that.
stupid.
Yeah, it may have been on some.
That shit
like,
just
they were
causes
texting,
confusion.
Like, oh, yeah, I'm on a date or something. She just-
I don't think it's a problem with a girl saying I'm on a date. Why are you telling a nigga you was just fucking with that I'm on a date with another nigga to make him jealous?
I don't think.
I don't-
sometimes-
At the restaurant,
But that
he
that's-
introduced you to
I
her.
don't agree.
I don't
Yeah.
think so because personally, like if I'm talking to somebody and they know I'm talking to other people, I'm like, yeah, I'm on a date. with them.
Yeah, I'm
But-
not.
That's just
but,
me- that's
okay.
me being honest.
But you
call it
personally,
I would
you're,
never call.
I'm not
okay,
calling.
Yeah, the
you're
call part, that's what happened.
you're
She called-
calling and telling somebody while you're still on the date.
I still think it's a win for her, regardless of he's.
Yeah,
so
she-
big.
Yeah, it's
And
all a win for her.
She's the win.
Corny for that.
But I think
all-
she's.
I don't think she called while he was sitting there. That's
And the
crazy.
nigga
That's-
probably
how do you
still
pay
gonna
No,
fuck
for
her
that?
after.
I don't know. I
Right.
think
She
called
could have
while
went to the bathroom. Who knows
She got
how?
two niggas for
How did he pay for it on the
Yeah.
date?
Look, yeah, either way she corny because you got him went to the bathroom to tell this nigga that.
Who knows?
It doesn't matter if he called or she
It's
texts.
mad confusing.
But it doesn't matter. I would never tell the boy that I used to mess with, like, I'm on a date with somebody at the restaurant you brought me to.
But maybe they were friends.
That's what I'm saying.
They
What
just
kind
went
of
on a couple
friends?
dates and they
Blood clot friends.
things might have happened. They went on a
Because
couple
for
dates.
him to pay for it, he felt away.
Not really.
Because he called the fly shit. He
You
tried
in my
he
spot.
tried the other, like you said.
You
he
in my
tried
spot. I
it.
took you to. I might not even
He
have paid
tried to
full
be
price.
like,
I know
I'm
the chef.
Yo, just
He
imagine.
He upped his scope.
He did.
He thought he stunned. He thought he stunned. I'm
Just
stunned.
Because he got he did.
No, he
before
thought
the nigga
to
could.
me, he thought he was
That's why
second,
that
but
nigga
I
He's a
think,
corny nigga, though.
but
Still
my
fucking
thing
corny.
is like
For
I
paying
think
for it?
it's weird.
Yes.
I would never call the ex talking about, yo, I'm on the date or the place you sent me to and blah, blah, blah. And if my ex is paying for it, and he's like, okay, he's still fucking feeling me. What the fuck are you paying for? Niggas who don't care be like, okay, have fun. Right? No? Call or text.
Come to my crib after, like, I'm at the restaurant and I'm coming to see you after.
It's tricky when you're not.
Boom, she pull
And
up.
look, she gonna be telling the nigga that paid for it, I'm in the Uber, and the nigga who didn't pay, I'm home.
What I'm saying, if she come to my crib, it's lit. Like, you pull up on me,
I think it's weird. But my thing is, it's not even about, like, we know how girls are, right? And we know how girls, not to say are attached, but they like certain niggas or whatever. I definitely, calling or texting, she definitely did it because she liked the nigga. And I feel the nigga liked her back. To be like, oh, word, you there? Without me? Made me pay. They're both weird to me. And they belong together. Thank you.
They belong together.
That's not weird. Y'all think it like the nigga up there with her?
I think that was cool.
He thought he did.
It's like a
Fucking
bad,
loser.
It's like where you
a
have a
bad play. Like
that nigga who paid for it is attraction, like she said. It's a little mind game. Then the other nigga, even though he didn't know that nigga was gonna pay it beforehand, he still took a loss.
Oh,
so that's why he's still
okay. But think about you. But to think about you, right? And yourself.
Yeah, but
and you're on a date, and you call your ex.
She's corny too. Don't get me wrong. But the nigga took an L though. In the moment, he's not corny. He took an L.
But they all corny because they all.
No, but not the date. The date is not. Sorry, the date is not corny because he don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
How he corny?
He not corny.
You know why he corny? You know why he corny? Because she was so in tune with this nigga still. She felt it was her need to call this nigga in the midst of his aura.
Yo,
he ain't got enough energy for the vibe. Why
he don't got enough.
Why you think about him? Why you calling him
now? That's not his fault that she don't like him that much.
He's not ill. If he was
that's not his fault.
Who the nigga who paid?
Nah, the nigga who was just sitting there don't even know nothing.
I don't think it's that don't make him corny.
Slamming down steak and she calling this nigga like and he like, I'm gonna pay. It's like,
that don't make him corny. You just gotta match it with the tip. Like, how much it costs? $350. All right, I'm leaving $350.
I'm out, and I don't want to I'm not fucking.
No, she got the nigga frazzled. She got the nigga frazzled.
She's like, if a nigga does that, that's why we like it. If a nigga does that,
I think it would have been better. I think it would have been better if the other person was there.
What you mean?
Like, and he bumped into them and saw them on the date, and then
that's bad. Now that's corny.
What?
If he was actually there,
and paid for the bill. Now that's corny. Because now
but
I have
if he's
choice
there, that means she didn't call.
Now
she didn't call.
I think that's corny.
Yeah, like now you.
I've seen people do that.
all the way over there.
Yeah, that's corny.
Yeah,
no, not to say driving there. I'm saying if he was there and she's seen it.
Get crazy.
Nah,
that's corny.
That's might as well.
That's not corny. Y'all didn't see that in movies.
You gotta play that game with the right nigga.
That's not corny. If he was there,
if you run into them and you just paying for their bill.
Oh no, I'm not doing that like that. I'm not.
So I thought you were saying
I'm just feeding off the narrative y'all give. I'm just playing around, but.
Now that's corny because you being disrespectful. As men, you being disrespectful.
You see me out there trying to.
First of all, I'm gonna laugh if I see you. I'm gonna see you.
Alright, laugh. I don't care about that. Everybody laugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. I see you, but I don't see you. Look at this joint I'm with. Oh.
I hope they end up together because niggas still like each other.
I feel
tell you
like
that.
the female was corny. I feel like the nigga, whoever he was.
If anybody's corny, it would be her.
Shout out
No, definitely it would be her. Ain't no way I'm on a date with a man right now and he's not even hitting me. I'm hitting him to tell him I'm on a date with somebody else at the spot that you brought me to. Wow. Think about it.
It's too much.
Too much. I would never.
Funny stuff,
you want to act like you having fun with your new date.
She's reminiscing.
You're not
calling the old tiger. Why are you calling?
The old tiger.
The old tiger's with her right now.
The old tiger. The old nigga.
The old tiger. Alright. Well, yeah, you got to give us somebody who you think would be good up here. But you got to be able to make it happen.
I don't know if I could make it happen. Matty P works for Dreamville. Marketing, president. He's really great, but I see he's on tour right now with J. Cole, so I'm not sure when that could happen.
Shout out to Maddie P.
Shout out to him. That's
Maddie
tough.
P.
We gonna have
Big
to run a
Queens.
play. We gonna have to
Big
everybody
Queens.
hit him.
Yeah, I'll hit him. I don't know if he listens to me though. And then that was a good one, right? And then the crate. They've been here.
We've been trying to get Rev for a minute. Been trying to get Rev for a minute.
They're working. They're doing a lot of great things.
They definitely
and I love it.
No, I felt
Complex
he's
magazine.
definitely doing big things. I felt like it could happen a couple weeks ago.
Nah.
Now I'm like, alright,
he grounded. He grounded. I don't think
cool.
he got a big head like that.
No.
He cool nigga.
It's just niggas schedule. Niggas just,
Yeah.
I mean,
Everything gotta add up.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Everything gotta mesh.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm. Well, Julie, J. Murda, we appreciate you for coming.
Just want to say I'm having another party.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that. Man.
How's that?
We apologize.
God.
Talk that shit.
Woo! God.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, we flowing.
No, we did good. This was great. But DJ Shad P and me, we're doing another party October 17th. It's a Sunday, it's a day party. It's on time party, Jamaican. And it's funny, not everybody's Jamaican, but they're sure on Jamaican time. It's from 3 to 9 p.m. Okay, please be there on time. It's gonna be super fun. It's for the Libras. It's Real Hot Girl Shit Part 3.
Part 3.
Part 3.
The best.
And then as people know that not only do I have good looking male friends, shout outs to y'all, I have very good looking female friends, and that's why people also love me. So it's gonna be a good mesh. And what's great about my parties, or what I really enjoy about my parties, is that I don't want any stush people there. That means people just looking at you, buying bottles. I try to make sure everybody dance right.
Now here is where you come on. Now sing it out.
Okay? And even if you don't dance, I wouldn't even say you're stush, but you just stand up. Maybe you're shy. I try to force it.
A lot of these people are shy.
A lot of these people are shy, so I try to force it. I definitely give people liquor. Yeah. And especially, you don't like reggae, I know, but I'll be in your face. And I'll be like, hey, y'all. And then people don't mind me. People don't mind me. They know I act like that.
Definitely good energy. When you came in, you and your sister came in with good energy.
Oh, thank you.
But real hot girl shit, that's like everything.
That's everything. That's everything.
Ratchet shit, trap
Ratchet,
shit,
everything. Like twerk. Let's rap together. Let's sing together. I know Sharpie gonna play the tunes. That we're definitely gonna be singing together. So yeah, it's everything. And I love it when I see the Gangsta Boys singing songs, right? And I'm like, yes, I bring it out of them. It's gonna be in Brooklyn.
I think it flipped the whole party into some more other shit.
Henny and Burgers. That's Never Die Tour.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, I ain't running to you, man.
Never Die Tour.
It was 2 y'all.
We missed that.
That shit was L.
Yeah, Never Die Tour always has really good parties.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to Fly, man.
Yeah, Fly's.
Fly.
He's another one who doesn't dance, but please let them know I will be dancing with you. And that's my friend from high school. And even in high school, he just be like, Julie, get out my face. But I continue on trying. Him and BC, they're very hard. To make BC that sucker free. Yeah, sucker free, that would be great. Yeah, his clothing line is great. You know what's crazy? I need to text him, but I wanted an ab and I had his sweatsuit on. He's like, where can I get that? I'm like, honestly, damn. If I don't have BC up, I don't know where they have it. So he needs to get them in some stores, especially on the app. I'll definitely buy it.
He definitely got his own store too, but not his Chris, right?
That's his name? Okay. Make it sure.
Nobody said you don't do
He said by my ass quick.
That's
right. That's his Instagram name, bro.
That's not it.
That would be huge. That was crazy.
Energy in here was definitely good today. Right? Two things.
Good energy, good topics. Remember, ladies, if your man gets a girl pregnant, please. And if you need an FBI agent, I'm here.
Oh my God. Hilarious.
Julie, we appreciate you for coming today.
Thank you
Your
for having
comrades, Ashley,
Isis. Yes.
Thank y'all for coming.
Appreciate y'all for showing y'all friend, your sister, your friend. That's your sister too.
Yeah.
Moral support. Feel me?
Thank you. I need it.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up.
And thank you guys for supporting me and shouting me out and having me here. I appreciate it. This is my first interview. I'm going to always remember this if I do it
First
anymore.
of many.
First of many. Okay. I'm nervous. This is more of an action. You guys will also interview Ashley. She's an actress, but I'll wait with that. Okay.
Look out, y'all. Blockwerk Podcast. We out here.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me.